What's up? Welcome to Assassin's Creed 3. One of my actual personal favorite game. This game didn't really get, didn't really live up to all the hype back in like the days, but this is still one of my favorite Assassin's Creed. Not because it's, has America, but because I just like the story, And I forgot what you kind of call it. Revolutionary time, colonial times. I'm pretty sure it's called. That's been one of my favorite time periods in that and Viking. So. Yeah, I'm so freaking happy. Oh, and this game it definitely is the 4th of July game that I, mentioned in the Resident Evil 3 thing. Um, and yeah, we are starting a little bit early. That's because we really don't get to the revolutionary
Used to
part
be when
until a
people
long
talked
time,
about the
but
end of the world, we locked them up.
yeah.
Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call Pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the Pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the Apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Yeah, so basically there's a big war that's been going on since pretty much before the Crusades between the Assassins and Templars. Templars want control. They want power over the world. Not entirely evil, I would say, but just they want the power, for their own will. Assassins, they believe that people should live on their own free will. You know, they should live how they want to live.
We're here.
Which I'm all for. Desmond is an assassin now, and his ancestors, who we play as in the first game and the second game, that's how he learned, because the Animus basically time travels you back to your ancestors, to your DNA. So basically, if the Animus was a real thing today, I would be going back into, like, I don't know, the 1600s.
Let's go.
To see what my ancestors did, to live the life as my ancestor. Which is pretty damn cool to think about it, but it's also kind of a scary thing, and sounds really impossible to do. But yeah, the apple of Eden, what we're looking for. Unless we already have it, I think. I forgot. It's been a while since I played this game. But that is basically the power to control all shit, you know? Been people mind control and shit like that. So yeah, big story, but you know, if I feel like it, we might go through Ezio's life. You know, the game before this one, but we'll see, we'll see. Unfortunately, Ubisoft refused to bring out Assassin's Creed 1, which is also one of my favorites, out to the out on PS4 or 5. I mean, I have a PS5, but
In
yeah.
another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Alice in Wonderland, yeah. One of my favorite childhood stories, but yeah, good reference. Yeah, it's a good thing we let our old man carry heavy boxes. You know what, honestly, I haven't played, like, this is my first time actually playing the remastered version of Assassin's Creed 3, but already I can tell you, it actually looks better than the PS3 Assassin's Creed. But then again, I haven't played that one in a hell of a long time, so.
I think we're here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, let's go ahead and speed this up a bit, shall we? It's the wall! So that's what... You know what? Never mind. I'll stop with what I was gonna say.
The key. You must find the key.
So Juno is actually
Son?
one of the ancient people.
Sir,
They're pretty hard to explain. They're called the first civilization.
Here we go again.
And they're like angels or something like that, but like they were there before
Desmond?
humans. I don't know, man. It's
Do you hear us?
kind of weird. I don't understand it that much, to
Yeah.
be honest.
What
I don't know how
happened?
long
The
I've been
temple
playing this
triggered a
game.
bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Hear his voices in his head. Also, fun fact:
Okay,
the
Desmond.
person who voiced.
While you were
Wow.
visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus.
I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
A fun fact, the person who voices Desmond is actually the same person who voices Drake from Uncharted, so it's kind of weird. Like, when I was growing up and I played both games, I was like, you know, why does Desmond sound so much like me?
Okay, Desmond.
So,
Let's practice climbing on these objects.
plus, now that I think about it, I mean, another game where you're climbing on walls and shit like that, just like Uncharted. Drake could have been an assassin for all we know.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
You know what, that would be a very interesting plot twist if Nathan Drake actually turned out to be an assassin. And all
That's a
the
constraint. These are
enemies
optional
like the
objectives
Zarfit.
that raise your synchronization rate.
the guy from the first game,
Alright,
you know, all
Desmond.
those evil
Follow the
people
on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
that we played throughout the Uncharted series were actually Templars. It'd be a
All
bad
you
game.
have to do here is jump the gap.
Oh yeah. I can already tell this actually does feel a bit smooth. Not as smooth as Unity's thing, but then again, Unity's is a hell of a buggy game. It's still really hella buggy too. But yeah.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Alright. And now here's our character, Haytham Kenway. So yes, so now the Animus is actually building the world
Sir.
around us.
Everything all right, sir?
We'll get
Yes,
normal pretty soon.
fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Hell no.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Haytham's got some broad shoulders. Just noticed. Not that I was, you know, just checking him out or anything. I
Good
was just
evening, sir.
mentioning, you know,
This
hard to
way,
miss.
please.
My apologies.
Oi, oi, jolly good show!
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Another game with detective vision. That's our target.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
So is mine.
I already have.
And foreman.
I wonder how loud that burp would have been if I was actually here.
Since we live by 'em. Sir, Black Mole at St.
Alright, peace out. Show's boring.
1,000 pardons. So sorry. I apologize.
Boy, sit your ass back down. Rude. Don't you just hate when you're trying to squeeze, like, you know, you have to take a, like, you have to go and take a pee or something like that, and you have to get through a crowd like that, and, like, sometimes people just won't move their legs? Assholes.
This is death without reprieve. I may venture a book.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure no one's gonna notice big size overcoat. Oh, they're having fun. Alright. Don't let me disturb you too.
And in truth, it is a pity to lose so good a customer. If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always thinks the end part of his life is the breed the game depends on.
Again, I'm pretty sure someone will notice, but I will. We won't talk realism in this game. Oh yeah, here goes the lock picking system. There we go. Oh yeah, so good. Yep. Oh shit.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
I feel you, fam. Theater was never really much my thing.
Jeremy's really burning the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
But make haste and use it, boy.
Hello, Governor.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Bye, kid. That will have no impact and never see again. Alright, time to Kristen Bale.
Steak side balcony! Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one who was murdered! That man there! Seize him!
Oh shit, Edge? God damn, motherfucker got speared. He got speared in half.
I beg your pardon. No pushing, please.
No pushing. Then the tutorial tells me to push people.
There is no
Lol.
danger! There is no danger!
Try to remember.
It happened right at that balcony. What are those men doing in there? I'm staying where it's safe. Move! Order! Move! We must have order! Imbecile!
Where are you going?
Well. I mean, I understand, like, you know, they gotta stay alert, you know, keep security tight, but they're just picking up random dudes, so. Oh well, I'm cussing. And that's meant to happen, by the way. That's not a bug. Because I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean. Or is it Caribbean? I don't know. That's something I never understand. Is it Pirates of the Caribbean or Caribbean? I call Caribbean the Caribbeans, but a lot of people I heard say
might do me good.
Caribbean, so fuck it. Who cares?
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms in troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. If that ever happens.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Graves, what are you? That sounds like a wrestler name. We both did the same overhand swing to each other.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
DDT! Oh, that was sick.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
And the fight's over. Another DDT! Oh my god!
Do you yield?
Never!
Oh shit, this boy got a knife. Got this fight.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
And that was how
I don't care for
WWE
you,
thought
Mr.
of
Kenway.
kids.
I've had nothing but
All
trouble since you
started
came
on a
aboard.
fight on a
Your
boat.
problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Yeah! I noticed that he's just poor. He's like, wait, he had 2 mugs in there. I just realized why. It's kind of weird.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Yes, Squidward.
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Oh, 2 ahead, huh? Oh, that's kind of kinky. I'm just kidding. Alright.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right.
Well, 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 look who it is.
We're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Yeah, that's right. Didn't think you wanted to kiss the floor with another DDT, didn't you? Huh? Here's a good one. The guy who didn't want to get his ass beat. Smart one.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Boy's smart. He knows I have a couple of tricks in his sleeves. Oh my god, if Hatham does a freaking Stone Cold Stunner or the RKO, one of those guys, I'm done. I'm done.
I ain't got nothing
Play
to
through
say
over.
to you.
Maybe Tombstone pile driver that guy.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
The cook or the doctor. Looks like I have choices, but we'll go ahead and go whoever's here. Seems closer. What's up, Cookie?
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Alright, seems like there's a optional conversation down here. Yep.
You must expose whatever they're plotting.
Your crew's a tight-lipped bunch, but I'll see what I can do.
Well, hurry up.
Alright, good talk. 3 sentences and we're done.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
So I've heard.
What was that? Someone's
dumping
throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Let's go Sherlock Holmes as Gimp.
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off.
There's another optional conversation over here, actually.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
Let's go old Luis again.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Oh wait, it's just the same thing.
Aye.
That's weird. Why would they let you do it again? I guess it's because you missed it the first time, but it shouldn't just be automatically turned off. Whatever.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxury.
It's not like that. On lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Curious. Most curious.
Yeah, think about that. The only reason why someone would dump cargo like that overboard is to lead someone else. Kind of like Hansel and Gretel. One of them left breadcrumb to leave a trail. Exactly what it seems.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
There we go.
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
Alright, Mills finally grown a pair. Good luck though.
Secure the hatch!
They say those pairs save you. Oh, so
have you been topside?
why is there water going through you?
It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Oh.
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Salty!
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Yeah! Fuck you, bitch boy!
You sure this is how you want to play it?
Gonna give me your sword? Alright, fair enough. You know, as I say, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Oh, he's so. Oh, he has him so cool the way he has one hand tucked behind his back. Okay. Come on, bruh. Oh, I am hitting him. Ow. And you're dead.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Asshole.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Okay. Well,
then I will.
All right. All right. We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Not gonna lie, it looks kind of weird, but well, question. I mean, this game is I forgot when this game came out. 2012, I think. So it's almost a 10-year-old game. So no hate.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Haytham, you take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
Yeah. Oh boy, timber.
They're all too wet. I'm slipping. They're all too wet. I'm slipping.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Later. Have fun at the Krusty Krab. Is that the sound of seagulls? Yeah, boy. Where there's seagulls, there is land.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Ah, snap! Yeah! America! Well, I mean, it would have been more pity if there weren't all this stupid damn fog, but still, yeah! Finally there, boys and kids.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Thanks, I guess.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Bloody
Kind of
hell.
you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Someone stop him!
That's what happens when you don't check your shoes. You see they're tied. Wait, did they have shoelaces back then? I imagine they did.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time
Keep working,
to walk
fam.
the
You'll get this
streets.
someday.
Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Alrighty, so here we are. Finally made it to America. But I'm gonna go ahead and call this Sash for the first part. I think this is a good place to end it. That guy just slowed down. Anyways, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Oh, it feels so good to be back with this game. Plus, remastered, so it looks so good. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.